Hi survivors, this is me Prepper Zan reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well because what's going on in this world is not. I want to talk about, because I know I did a brief video as soon as I heard about what happened out there in North Carolina. Some of you guys had also updated me with the facts. So this story, it continues to unfold, y'all. This was just an hour ago with them with this briefing. So it states that what to know about the North Carolina power outages. 2 electric substations were damaged by gunfire on Saturday, leaving tens of thousands of customers in the dark. The cost of the damage is probably in the millions, one official said. One power outage in central North Carolina over the weekend has upended daily life, prompting officials to open at least one shelter and impose a nightly curfew potentially through the week while the authorities investigate what left an entire county in the dark. Now, y'all, they're talking about this apparently because people, it must have affected so many people, right? Obviously. So people went to their social media platforms. They start talking about it. Can y'all imagine how many places this happened all the time, especially out here in this country, and we don't even hear about it in the media? Y'all, this stuff has been going on for the last couple of years. And a lot of these counties, they may not have like a, a heavy population, and it's maybe a lot of more elderly people who are not tech savvy, who don't have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and all that, and who know how to do a quick video and talk about this stuff. So y'all, we just have to keep our seatbelts on and stay prepared, man, because it's a lot of ugly stuff going on, and it's been going on more now than ever. And it says that the outages in Moore County, about 90 miles east of Charlotte, have drawn the attention of state officials, including Governor Roy Cooper, who said at a news conference on Monday that the attack was intentional and damaged the entire community. So who did it? We don't know if one of them did it, if they put somebody else to do it. We don't know who did this. So it says, when did the power outages start and what caused them? The power went out Saturday evening just after 7 p.m. 2 electric substations were damaged by gunfire in what State Senator Tom McInnes called a terrible act that appeared to be intentional, willful, and malicious, just like what y'all doing. Senator, allegedly. There was no immediate details about a possible motive or a suspect. The Federal Bureau of Investigation and the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation were looking into the matter. It was also unclear if the vandalism was tied to opposition to a drag show in the area that had faced backlash. Okay, they're going to find something to blame it on. Regardless of motive, violence and sabotage would not be tolerated, Governor Cooper said. Moore County is very strong, the county sheriff Ronnie Fields said, and I can promise you to the perpetrators out there, we will find you. The damage is likely to be in the millions, he said. Tens of thousands of people are without power. But this just goes to show how, what's a good word? Vulnerable and sensitive that power source is that we all so heavily depend on. If somebody can just go and do something to it, then y'all, we in trouble already. We were already in trouble. So it says that tens of thousands of people are without power. Customers were slowly getting their power back, with about 7,000 connections restored Sunday night, said Jeff Brooks, a Duke Energy spokesman, at a news conference on Monday. Repair technicians were hoping to restore power to a few thousand more by the end of today, he said. However, the majority of the remaining about 38,000 customers will be without power until repairs were fully completed, Mr. Brooks said. This is around the area. That's a big area right there. Very large area. On Sunday, the number of customers without power was about 45,000. They lying. Way more than that, allegedly. When will the power be restored? It could take days. Officials said on Monday that many customers' outages could last until Thursday, causing concern that the combination of chilly evening temperatures and no heat could spell disaster for some residents. This one, so they think everybody's stupid now. Come on now. They did this to us in Texas last year. They deliberately turned it off on us last year. Now this shit is out there in the cold winter months now. So all of a sudden somebody decided to do something like this in the cold winter months. Y'all better stay prepared. We all better stay prepared. I could say. Moore County residents have seen power failures before, particularly during snowstorms and extreme weather. Now, why is that? The parts of the substations were damaged that were damaged need to be completely replaced, unlike when pieces can be repaired in place after weather events disrupt power. A state of emergency was declared. A county-wide state of emergency was declared Sunday afternoon alongside a nightly curfew that was expected to last as long as the declaration was in effect. Citizens were also encouraged to conserve fuel during this time. A shelter was opened at the Moore County Sports Complex, which can accommodate about 250 residents. Officials said it will remain open until it is no longer needed. Schools were also closed on Monday, and a decision on whether they will reopen on Tuesday will be announced Monday evening. So that's pretty much it. Y'all, this stuff is like really serious, and all I can say is that we have to stay prepared and stay out the way, because it's like and then it's something going on. We can't pinpoint it, but we know who's ushering in this mess. Because out there in Texas just last week, they said they claim it was a power outage. They putting all this stuff on power outages when somebody allegedly is doing these things. So you mean to tell me in all these different states and counties, all this stuff is happening and it's coming through power outages, but somebody else are the perpetrators, and it's happening during these cold winter months? Everybody kept saying this is going to be like the worst winter ever, and it's just not starting. And we still have some more months to go, depending on where you're located in the country or in the world. Because some people winters last way longer, a whole lot longer than other winters. It's like the ugliness just won't stop, y'all. My hearts and prayers are, I'm praying for those out there in North Carolina who are affected. It's elderly people who are alone, disabled people. And a lot of people are just not prepared for when the grid goes down. They're just not. Even though some people may have experienced it before, people, we still get, spoiled and being an American, get used to having the convenience and luxuries that we always had over here. Well, have had over here for a while, but people gonna soon realize that stuff is about to be cut short, and it's intentional, and it's gonna be on purpose. It's gonna be cut short because they have a bigger plan in mind, and it's to control the masses. So a lot of people gonna have to go allegedly. Please go to PurpleZan.com, sign up for the free newsletter, give this video a thumbs up. Y'all be very careful. And if you're looking for land in bug-out areas in Texas, I do have some for sale and for lease. Y'all just be careful. And we have to prepare for the new world that we're living in. Watch this world, watch the weather. Smell your water, boil your water before you use it, and keep surviving.